Welcome back to Notre Dame Day. I'm Pete Byrne, and joining me now are two Notre Dame law students, Barber and Samantha Scheuler. Now, here at Notre Dame, many law students become assistant rectors at University Residence Hall after their first years. Brendan and Sam are here to talk about their time as assistant rectors and how it's enriched their overall Notre Dame experience. Sam, I want to start with you. First of all, welcome both of you to Notre Dame. It's a pleasure to have you here. What does an assistant rector do? We'll just start with the basics.
Okay, so it kind of differs from hall to hall. I'm an assistant rector in Pasquarella East Hall, and we are really supposed to be RAs to our RAs. So the RAs are the seniors in the hall. We have 6, and we're really there to support them. They're kind of the front line with all of our women, but we're there to support them as well as interact with the undergrads, kind of serve in a mentorship role to the rest of the women in the hall.
And I know a lot of law students do this. So, Brendan, I'll ask you, why personally for you did you decide to become an assistant rector?
Yeah, so when I came to Notre Dame for law school, I wanted to get involved in the broader university community, and I felt like there was no better way to do that than getting involved in the dorm life at Notre Dame, which is obviously an integral part of the mission, the educational mission of undergraduate education here.
Absolutely.
And so as an assistant rector in Dillon Hall, I've helped out with our Hall Gov, helped plan events, and acted as a resource for them. I've helped our rector, Father Doyle, with a budget, and I've also helped our coach, our Dillon Hall football team. And Notre Dame is one of the few undergraduate institutions that still have a tackle inter-hall football league, so I've enjoyed doing that.
Yeah, don't underestimate the importance of that to the student life. So tackle football, yeah. I remember it.
Yeah.
For either of you, why do you think that being an assistant rector is an attractive job for law school students?
Can I take it?
Sure.
I think it really forces law students to kind of take a step away from the law school. So law school can be 3 really selfish years.
Yeah.
And to take a step away and to kind of join that larger undergrad community is really beneficial for us. It also helps us, form leadership skills, mentorship skills, and kind of just teaches us how to walk with people like where they're at. Something that I think we'll encounter when we're lawyers and people come to us with their problems. So it prepares us in a lot of ways for that.
So let me ask you this. How do you balance the job of being an assistant rector, which is in a lot of ways a full-time job, with the rigors of being a law school student?
Yeah, I think that there's a lot of transferable skills to when we will be attorneys, and one of that is prioritization of your time. So it can be challenging at times when an event is coming up for the dorm, or there are other things going on in law school, particularly with finals coming up soon. But for the most part, you learn to balance your time. When you're on duty, you are able to kind of study during that time as well. So if anything, it may have strengthened my ability to study at times, particularly on a Friday or Saturday night.
I'm going to go off script real quick because both of you guys have mentioned how it kind of applies to your future jobs. Have you found when interviewing for jobs, and both of them, by the way, have jobs next year, that firms that you've talked to are interested in the fact that you're being assistant rectors?
Definitely. I think especially when you come across a Notre Dame alum, whether they went here undergrad or whether they went here law school, they love to hear, that you're involved in the dorm life, because that is such a central part of their own experience here. And I think it also shows that you're kind of more than just focused on your studies. You're more than just, someone that's focused on their work. And they're kind of looking for that whole person. Thing.
Part of the reason why you come to Notre Dame Law School is, of course, the alumni community, on our graduates of the law school itself, and also Notre Dame lawyers who are undergrad graduates but went somewhere else for law school. And having that connection to a dorm just helps you, connect with, I guess, alumni when you are interviewing for jobs.
Absolutely. Lastly, before I let you go, how do you think that being an assistant rector has helped both of you grow as individuals?
Yeah. One last reason why I came to Notre Dame was the Catholic aspect of the university, of course, and I feel like being an assistant rector, living in the dorm community and going to dorm mass has helped me strengthen my faith, and I'm very grateful for that.
Yeah, I would echo that, and I would reiterate that it forced me to take a step away from myself, and I think that now looking back on my 3 years here, we're both about to graduate, and it could have been so easy for me to just focus on myself these 3 years, and in that respect, I'm so grateful for this position.
Certainly. Well, Sam, Brennan, I want to thank you both for taking a few minutes out of your day to join us here on Notre Dame Day. Best of luck to both of you next year in your jobs.
Thank you.
And down the road.